Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with William, where today we're going to be cooking beef and broccoli. Beef and broccoli is a delicious Chinese-American classic that is even better when made at home. It comes together in less than half an hour and comes packed with flavor. We're going to start with the beef. There are many great choices here, like a flank, skirt, or sirloin, but you want to look for something with large, open muscle fibers that can really absorb the marinade that we're going to make. I'm using this beautiful piece of sirloin. Whatever you choose, though, you just need to cut it extremely thinly. This will help you absorb the marinade and cook it quickly, so first slice it with the grain, about 1 to 2 inches thick, and then slice it against the grain so you can get those really short muscle fibers and make the beef more tender. Now add all of your beef to a bowl where we're going to make the marinade. To this bowl, add soy sauce, mirin, salt, MSG, cornstarch, and a pinch of baking powder. The baking powder is going to help tenderize the meat and also help promote some browning. Let that sit for about 15 minutes while we work on the rest of the dish. While we're waiting on that beef, go ahead and chop your broccoli into individual florets. I like to make a lot of flat edges to help maximize the browning area, but it's up to you how you do this. Set that broccoli aside until you're ready to cook it. We're also going to make our sauce. Start with equal parts mirin and soy sauce, and then traditionally you'd add 2 parts oyster sauce, but I was out, so you could also replace it with a spoonful of Marmite and a pinch of sugar to help sweeten it. This is a great place to experiment though, so feel free to add any of your favorite flavors into this sauce. The last thing we need to do before cooking is finely chop some aromatics. You could use anything that you want here. I'm using some shallots, green onions, and ginger. Garlic and lemongrass would also go very well in this dish. Now we're ready to bring everything together, and we're going to start by cooking up that broccoli. You could steam this, that's certainly the traditional way to do it, but I really like the crispy brown flavor that you get by just cooking it straight in the wok or the pan. So that's how I'm going to do it. And then once it gets tender and you get a couple sides brown, just go ahead and remove it from the heat and set it aside. Now it's time to add in our marinated beef. Your pan should be screaming hot so you can get some really good color without overcooking it. Spread the beef out to maximize that surface area that's touching the pan, and then just let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. This is your only real chance to brown the beef before all the moisture makes it impossible. So you don't want to move it around too much. Once those 3 minutes are up, start moving the beef in the pan, constantly letting it cook through. Once you see no more pink in that meat, go ahead and add in your aromatics, your garlic, your ginger, whatever you're using. Stir fry that together for about 30 seconds before adding back in the broccoli, and then we can add in the sauce. If needed to thicken that sauce, go ahead and add a cornstarch slurry. This is just equal parts cornstarch and cold water, and let that cook for just a few minutes, let it reduce and thicken up. You can finish the dish with some whole sesame seeds and red pepper flakes. This dish can be served as is or over some white rice. Garnish with more sesame seeds and some of the tops of the green onions, and enjoy. Thanks for watching this episode of Cooking with William. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and consider subscribing. Share it with your friends as well. I'm hoping to go back to regular videos after this one, so let me know in the comments below what I should cook next.